Hello, still day 17, but a new episode, and I'm just in Siem Reap Airport, about to catch my flight to Phuket. Very cool. I wonder if the old temples used to look like that. I had a few videos in the last episode of faces in the temples, so I wonder if they were all gold back in the day. Would have looked amazing. Anyway, about to catch my flight, so see you in Thailand. Bosh, just like that. I'm in Phuket. I'm not sure Phuket Old Town. Is it Phuket or Phuket? Phuket. I'm not sure Phuket Old Town is the most vibrant of places. I'm not sure why I booked a hotel near it, to be quite honest. I feel like it's because it's not a bad area to get to Phi Phi or Phi Phi, however you say it, I'm not quite sure. So that's why I'm here, because I do want to go there in a couple of days' time. So maybe tomorrow is going to be like exploring the old town, and the day after is going to be going to the islands. Anyway, I'm going to quickly shower. It is 10 to 9, Liverpool are on at 10 this time. And I've had a little look at some of the sports bars in the old town. And I've come across one called the Anfield Cafe, which sounds about right to me. Best start. Come on. What the hell even are you? Is that a peacock? I think so. Anyway, it's very windy, and it's also day 18 of an oil pit abroad. I've walked around the resort a little bit, and it's a bit crazy. The pool's very cool, and there's all sorts of just wacky wildlife knocking about. Just a peacock's today. Massive. Oh, it's two peacocks. Massive things. Very bloody noisy. I think they woke me up, to be honest. It's 1 PM. I slept in, had a bit of a big night last night after the Liverpool game. I got some very sad news before I went out. In between the arrival video and being out, I found out that our dog had to be put down, Puppy, which is very sad, and I was very sad about it. I was in my room crying for a little bit, and then just went straight out because I didn't want to just sit there. But yeah, she was a wonderful little thing, very gentle. Yeah, but she was 14, she had a good innings. A lot of golden doodles only live till about 11 or 12, so she did really well. But yeah, very sad nonetheless. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, I went out to try and forget about it, and Liverpool played like a bunch of arseholes for 75 minutes, so that helped. Shame we didn't win, but it was a great game nonetheless, and I met a load of people in there, obviously a load of Liverpool fans. First half I was sat with a couple of Thai people and a fella from Liverpool, and then second half we sort of merged into a big group with a load of Irish and a load of Scottish lads, and it was wicked. Had a really good time. The taxis here, if you go on Grab, they're mostly motorbikes. If you get a car, it's a lot more expensive, so I was stuck with a motorbike. And on the way there, he was driving at about 80 kilometers an hour, and I was cacking myself. And on the way back, I was pissed, so I didn't really care. But what happens when I'm drunk is I get really heavy-headed. I remember when I was young, I remember when I was like 17, I went to a house party and Dad picked me up, and I was trying to act like I wasn't drunk. And we got to a roundabout and he put the brakes on, and I full on just nutted the dash, like literally wash, like that. Because my head gets so heavy. So last night when I got the moped back and I was sat on the back of it, I kept headbutting the driver. Every time he put the brakes on, I was just nutting his helmet, which, you know, wasn't ideal. If there's any sort of like customer rating like you get at home, I'd have got a 1 star maybe. But anyway, I managed to get back. I spent an awful amount on beer. It's really hard to spend a lot of money on booze here, and I spent about 50 quid. But yeah, I've got a massive headache this morning, so that's probably why. Anyway, I'm going to head into Phuket Old Town. I think I've decided I'm going to... What? These birds are so noisy. Oh my god. I've decided that I'm going to go to Phi Phi tomorrow. So I'm going to go into Phuket Old Town now, have some lunch, work out where I get the ferry from for tomorrow, and go from there. It's a Manchester derby tonight. If it's possible for both teams to lose, that'd be nice, but I'm going to try and go back. I might go back to the Anfield Cafe, or I might find somewhere else. It depends. But either way, I'm going to go into town, have some lunch, come back, sit in this lovely pool, which I'll show you now. Very nice. Anyway, I'm going to get myself a little taxi, probably not a motorbike this time, and find somewhere to eat. So, see you later. It's alright. I've been mooching around for like 2 hours now, and I've only just realised people are driving on the left. How weird. Were they driving on the left in Vietnam and Cambodia? God, I don't know now. I don't think so. Either way, very weird. Following our rules. Good. Well, I'm not going to lie to you folks, Phuket Old Town is a bit dusted. Not a great deal going on. It's very pretty, very nice buildings and a few nice shops and whatnot and restaurants, but apart from that, not much is happening. So I'm sort of glad I'm on my way out of here tomorrow. Didn't need any more time. But yeah. Just thought I'd give you a little update. Anyway, went for a swim. I am just about to head out into the old town, probably for the last time, because there's not a lot going on here. So I don't suppose I'll be back after Phi Phi. I'll go somewhere else, probably. What they do have here, though, is a Pan-Asian tapas restaurant with very high reviews on TripAdvisor, so that sounds like a little bit of me. And then I'm going to watch the footy after that. So a good evening in store for me. Maybe not you, the viewers, but for me for sure. Apologies, content's been a bit dry today. My eyes have rarely been dry throughout the day. Still very sad about our puppy. Trying to avoid just thinking about it really, but then, you know, for some reason or another, it always pops back in. Bit harsh. Good game. The tapas restaurant was shut, so I've just spent the last God knows how many hours in that place. But at least it was a good game. This is the street that I was walking down, and it's absolutely dead. How weird. I think the only place left open is the Anfield Cafe, just on the corner here. Yeah, very bizarre. Good morning. It is day 19 of an oil pit abroad. I've just left the hotel and I'm heading to Phi Phi, but first I'm waiting for my breakfast. A little 7-Eleven toasty. Oh yes. Thank you. Made it. That was a bit grim. Talk about that a bit more later on. Uphill? I have arrived on Phi Phi Island. I still don't know if it's Phi Phi or Phi Phi. I think it's Phi Phi. I'm going to go with that anyway until I find out otherwise. Yes, the boat trip was interesting. It was an hour long and they do them all day, so they're on like a very tight schedule. So the driver just nailed it the entire way. Didn't matter if the waves were massive or not, we just sort of smashed them head on and got very, very wet, and I am drenched, so I need a shower before I go out. I'm just glad that I don't have seasickness really, because that would have been extremely rough. There's a few on the boat that clearly did, and I felt a bit sorry for them. But anyway, I'm here now, and that's the main thing. So I'm gonna shower, change my clothes, work out how to dry these clothes, and head around the island, see what there is to see. Beer review, Singer. I'm sure I've had this before. Anyway, it's a Thai beer. I think the first Thai beer since I've been here. Yesterday was the first day without drinking since Doha, and it was well needed, but I'm glad to be back. Anyway, Prost. 8.3. There's quite a lot of things you can do here. Snorkeling, bit loud. You can go snorkeling, you can go to see some caves with some Viking drawings on, apparently. See some sharks, go on a trek through the jungle. There's a couple of beaches called Monkey Beach and Monkey Bay. But the reviews there say if you go, you will get bitten and you will get rabies, so I'll probably avoid that. But anyway, I'm off to the viewpoint now to walk off the lunch and the beers. Not the nicest day, but hopefully the sun comes out when I'm up there. Oh my Christ. I'm regretting this already. This is way steeper than I thought it was going to be. Oh, My God. There better be a bloody beer at the top. Otherwise this whole thing's gonna be a waste of time. Oh, that's not what you want to see, is it? I think the fine's worth it if I can get any. I'll pay. Well, made it up to viewpoint number 1. There is a further one. Trying to work out whether I want to do it. I think I should. It's not even that steep, it's just really, really humid. Sapping a lot of sweat out of me. Right, I'm doing it. Let's go, viewpoint 2. I think it's worth it. Frost. Well, that was a pretty cool place. I only really went there to cool down from the trek, and ended up sitting there for about 2.5 hours watching the sunset. Very nice. Just happened to be in there for happy hour as well, so got a few free beers. Only just found out when I went to pay. Brilliant. Don't know what to do now. I'm off out and trying to find some food.
Hurt them in, Frost. It's okay. Not bad. There was one German bomber in the air. Why are you singing that? There was one German bomber in the air. There was one German Jaeger on the bar. And the Luftwaffe from Germany shoot it down. Drink it, you knobhead! And you never
Well, it's a beautiful day, and I feel absolutely horrific. Why do I do this to myself? I always think the Jaegers are a good idea, and they're not. Avoid them. Oh, I'm trying to find breakfast. Just locked myself out of my room. Not ideal, need to get a new key. I was going to do all the boat trips tomorrow, but the weather is so good today that I've bought a ticket for today. So it's a 2 till 7 PM boat trip. Does all the main bits, the Viking Island, the Maya Bay, and all that sort of thing. I just have to get over this hangover before then. My back is killing me from the speedboat yesterday, so I need that to go as well. Oh, come on. Day 20, by the way, of an oil pit abroad. I've put right up now, I'm full of beans, and I'm heading to the half-day boat trip. It's getting a bit cloudy, but there's still some sun, so it should be bloody wonderful see you on it. Oh, so this just happened. Just dropped it on the floor. Sorry, Tim and Linda, I will buy you a new one. That has ruined my day. Quality check after the old scuff. Unfortunately, we're on Monkey Beach. Not my choice. Please no rabies. Oh my god.
Now the reason this place is called Viking Cave is because at the back wall of this enormous cavern there are paintings that depict Viking longboats. But Vikings don't been anywhere near this place. But Malaysia and China, I mean, you're more, you can do whatever you like. But Malaysian
This stop is Maya Bay, which is one of the most beautiful beaches in Thailand. A load of films have been filmed here apparently. I can't give you the names, sorry about the facts. I don't have any. But it is bloody beautiful. The water's amazing. You're not allowed to swim here because it's a conservation area. So you've just got loads of people just on the edge of the water. I quite like that. I've come to my own little cove. I've rock hopped a little bit around the corner and I'm here on my own, which is very lovely. I can see why loads of people want to come here. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. The Viking cave was a bit ass. The drawings weren't from Vikings, they were from the Chinese not that long ago. But I sort of expected that. And you couldn't go in either, it's protected. So I'm not really sure what the point of that was. But this is phenomenal. I'm really toying with the idea of staying another night in Phi Phi. It's just so pretty. And I'm not sure what's left on this boat tour, to be honest. I booked myself onto it just knowing that I wanted to just go around the island on one of these speedboat tour things, not really knowing where it's going. Obviously I knew it came to Maya Bay, which is where I wanted to come, and the rest is a mystery. Hello, I'm back and I'm very glad I went on that trip. It was brilliant. The only thing I didn't get on the GoPro was the last activity, which was swimming with luminous plankton, which sounds a bit weird. suppose it is a bit weird, but it was very good. You weren't allowed any cameras because any sort of light means that it won't work. But essentially, we're just swimming in the sea, and you look under the surface, and it looks like you're swimming in stars. And when you move your arms around, it's like fireflies all around your arms. It's very weird. It's amazing though. And the whole day was amazing. It was brilliant. I tried to get another night on Phi Phi in this hotel, but no rooms at the inn. So that's forced my hand. I'm gonna have to go tomorrow. Don't know where, don't know when. But it's 9:15 now, PM, and I need to sort something. So I'll decide whilst I have dinner, I think. And that's what I'm gonna do now. Head out, have a bit of dinner. One of the blokes on the boat was saying that there's a bar that has a little bit of a secretive back room where you can watch a bit of Muay Thai. Is that how you pronounce it? Kickboxing. And you can just go there and have a beer and watch it. So that sounds like a bit of me. I'm gonna go and watch a bit of that. Probably it's a bit gruesome, but that sounds quite fun to watch. You can also volunteer. I won't be doing that, I don't think. It's alright. Oh, I've also had a bit of a nightmare situation with this GoPro. Obviously I've scuffed it earlier. When I literally just dropped it at my feet and it's managed to scuff it. But then now the shutter button is not working. So I'm having to control it on my phone. I don't know what's going on. Might have to buy a new one for Tim and Linda because I can't give it back in its current condition. I'm having to control it via the app, which I'm very grateful for. Otherwise, An Oil Pit Abroad would be no more. But the show goes on for now. See you later. So expensive all the time. Well, that was a whole lot of fun. Very glad I went there. I feel like when you come to Thailand, you've got to watch the Thai kickboxing at some point. And it was brilliant. The professional fighters were amazing. They fought basically on the hour, every hour. And then in the time between, volunteers could just get up and do what they wanted. So you'd have like groups of lads where two of them would just want to knock 7 bells out of each other, and they'd do that. And then sometimes you'd have like one volunteer that was like built like a brick shithouse, and then they go around asking if anyone volunteered to fight him, and nobody would put their hands up if they were like ripped. But then you get one drunken fella who thought they could take him, but it was good viewing anyway. But the professionals, they're obviously immensely talented. They have mental fights, and they're knackered and they're sweating buckets. But then after the fight, they climb out the ring and they spend the next 30 or 45 minutes walking around the ring, thanking every single person that watches. And they walk up and shake all the hands. It's amazing, it's so polite. But you don't even have to pay to get in. You just have to buy a beer. So again, I almost just don't know why they're thanking us. It's a bit, I feel like guilty half the time, but no, very good. Enjoyed it. As my last activity on Phi Phi, it was a very fun thing to do because I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going to Patong. I met two very nice people watching the kickboxing, a couple who have travelled all throughout Thailand, also doing vlogs and stuff like that. And they said that Patong is a good place to go. So I've decided to head for there. And we'll see what awaits me there, because I have no idea. Don't have a hotel booked, don't have a boat off this island, haven't packed. But we'll go with the flow and see what happens. I feel very grateful that I've been here. I loved it. It's a shame that I couldn't stay an extra night in this place because I really like it, but then maybe it's a good thing and I'll leave with the best ever, you know, opinion of the place and the time here. And if I'd have stayed another day, I might have hated it. So things happen for a reason. I think I'll end the video here actually. I might as well. Closing it off when I leave Phi Phi is probably a good idea, and we'll start fresh tomorrow. And you'll have a goodbye from me, but I think it is only right to let a very, very beautiful girl see us out, and I will miss her very, very much. Ta-ra.